Hey Bernard, it's time for some bedtime stories. Some holiday bedtime stories, right? You're all decked out. I'm wearing some Christmas fun, and we're going to be doing the story tonight in our story room because I can't be two places at once. We're going to be having a program tonight upstairs in the library, and so I'm recording this one for you at home. There may be a little outside noise too because we're doing it in our story room and there are kids right outside. So our first story is called We Disagree About This Tree. It's written and illustrated by Ross Collins. We've had some other stories about this bear and this mouse, and they don't usually get along. This one is published by Candlewick Press. Oh, how wonderful! You've got a tree, said Mouse. Now just relax and you will see how Christmassy a tree can be when decorating's left to me. But Bear said, while this is nice to some degree, those baubles seem too large to me. Now step aside and you will see the way to do this properly. But Mouse said, oh, your tree is much too glittery. It is so bright I cannot see. So let's save electricity and leave the decor up to me. But Bear said, your love of tinsel's plain to see, but it's not how a tree should be. If we had hired a referee, I'm sure that they would side with me. But Mouse said, oh, goodness me, this cannot be. Those candles are incendiary. It has become quite clear to me we disagree about this tree. But Bear said, I like a fairy normally, but not when it's a manatee. It doesn't make me full of glee. We disagree about this tree. Now, what is this insanity? Our tree's defying gravity. It's creaking quite alarmingly. Quick, over here, stand back with me. But Bear said nothing. And the tree went crash. This happens when we disagree. It always ends disastrously. But what is this that I can see? Two presents where our tree should be. Oh, this at least. Yes, on this at least we can agree. These sweaters fit us perfectly. We have an ideal Christmas tree when I'm with you and you're with me. Merry Christmas. So let's have some reindeer. There were 5 little reindeer who were jumping on the bed. When one fell off, oh, he bumped his head. So Santa called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more reindeer jumping on the bed. So 4 little reindeer were jumping on the bed. One fell off and he bumped his head. So Santa called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more reindeer jumping on the bed. So 3 little reindeer were jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So Santa called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more reindeer jumping on the bed. So now there are 2 little reindeer jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So Santa called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more reindeer jumping on the bed. So that leaves 1 little reindeer jumping on the bed. When she fell off, oh, she bumped her head. So Santa called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more reindeer jumping on the bed. So let's have a story about another little creature. Can you see who's in the sleigh? That's a fox. And this is called through the North Pole snow. This book is written by Faber and illustrated by Richard Jones. And it's also published by Candlewick Press. A little fox came hunting through the snow. He was trying to find something, anything for dinner. Everywhere was so cold. Everywhere was so dark. Again and again it sprang up and punched down into the thick white blanket. Hop, hop, thump. Hop, hop, thump. Hop, hop, thump. Now in some places the ground was too hard and the snow was too shallow. In other places the ground was too soft and the snow was too deep. And in one place, the little fox saw light and color and felt warmth again. And the little fox, smelled dinner, so it kept digging. The fox was almost inside, but no matter how hard it scrabbled and wriggled and wriggled and scrabbled, it couldn't get through. Then a voice said, "Stuck? Oh, now that's a problem I understand." And two hands took hold of the little fox and pulled. The hands belonged to a man with a great round belly and a fox-white beard. He looked very old and very tired, but so kind that the little fox wasn't frightened. "Help yourself to dinner," the man said. "There's plenty left over. I was already full of cookies." The old man gave a yawn and went to bed. Well, by the light of the giant log burning on the fire, the little fox explored. There were snowy boots and steaming clothes. There were piles of paper everywhere, and there were rows and rows of empty shelves. Eventually, the little fox grew tired and went to bed. On and on the man slept, and the little fox slept too, some of the time, until one day a shaft of sunlight shone through the hole in the ceiling, and the man sat up with a stretch. "Oh," he smiled and when he saw the little fox, "You're still here." And the man didn't look so old now. With the world lit bright again, the little fox played outside and found flowers, chased insects, and followed streams. And sometimes the man came too, but mostly now he was busy. He drew and measured and made plans. He sawed, painted, and hammered. He cut and sewed and stuffed, and slowly, slowly, he filled up all the empty shelves from their tops to their bottoms. And when the sun began to sink away once more and the first snow arrived, something else fell with it. Letters. They floated through the sky, hundreds, then thousands of them, and the little fox helped the man find every single one. Then the man read and he read. He made lists. He matched the lists to things on the shelves, adding notes and crossing things off. He filled a great sack and didn't stop until colored lights came dancing across the sky and 8 reindeer arrived. Pawing and snorting and steaming, they dipped their heads for silver bells to be tied to their antlers, and they were harnessed to a sleigh. "Coming, little fox?" asked the man. His eyes sparkled brighter than the snow. Well, the little fox went. At last, he understood everything. And when the sleigh was empty, the fox's heart was full. Together, the fox and Santa Claus came home. I really like that one. Well, can you make a fist with your hand and tuck your thumb inside when you do that? And you know what this reminds me of? A chimney. So here is a chimney, and here is the top. Open the lid, and up Santa will pop. Should we do that again? Can you tuck Santa inside? Here is a chimney, and here is the top. Open the lid, and up Santa will pop. Well, let's have a story about a little bear and a big bear. This is called I've Seen Santa. It's written by David Bedford with illustrations by Tim Warnes, and is published by Tiger Tales. It was Christmas Eve, and Little Bear was looking forward to seeing Santa. Does Santa visit bears all over the world? He asked Big Bear. Yes, said Big Bear. He goes to every house. Oh, he might not have time to come here, said Little Bear, and then I won't have any presents. Don't worry, said Mommy Bear. Santa will come just as soon as you go to sleep. Well, Little Bear didn't want to go to sleep. He wanted to see Santa. He listened to Mommy Bear and Big Bear going to bed, and then glug, 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 glug. What was that noise? Someone was downstairs. Someone big was sitting by the fireplace. Oh, yes, whispered Little Bear. It's Santa. I've seen Santa. And Little Bear tiptoed up and saw Big Bear. That's Santa's milk, said Little Bear. Oh, I only wanted a sip before I go to sleep, said Big Bear. He took Little Bear's hand. Come on, Little Bear, let's go to bed. Well, Little Bear tried to stay awake, but he began to doze. And then a loud noise downstairs woke him up. Munch, 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 munch. Someone big was standing by the Christmas tree. This time, it had to be Big Bear again. You're eating Santa's blueberry pies now, said Little Bear. I was hungry, said Big Bear. Oh, if Santa's as greedy as you, said Mommy Bear, he will really be too big to fit down the chimney. Now go to bed, both of you. But Little Bear still couldn't sleep. He was too worried. He woke Big Bear. What if Santa eats too many blueberry pies and gets stuck in our chimney? Said Big Bear. Let's keep watch to make sure he's okay, said Little Bear. We can hide so he won't see us. Shh, whispered Little Bear from their hiding place. I can hear something. It must be Santa this time. And someone was putting presents in their stockings. Big Bear turned on his flashlight to see Mommy Bear. What are you doing? Asked Big Bear. I'm giving you both a present from me, said Mommy Bear. What are you doing? We're going to see Santa, said Little Bear. Well, then make room for me, said Mommy Bear. We'll all see Santa together. So Big Bear and Little Bear and Mommy Bear stayed downstairs all through the night. But they never did see Santa, even though Santa saw them. Well, can you shake, shake, shake your sillies out? Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out and wiggle your waggles away. Now can you clap, clap, clap your crazies out? Clap, clap, clap your crazies out. Clap, clap, clap your crazies out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out? Stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out. Stretch, stretch, Stretch your stretchies out and wiggle your waggles away. Stand up, because it's time to jump, jump, jump your jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump your jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump your jiggles out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you yawn? Yawn your sleepies out, yawn. Yawn your sleepies out, yawn. Yawn your sleepies out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you shake, shake, shake your sillies out? Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out and wiggle your waggles away. Well, our next story is Red and Green. This is a book by Lois Ehlert. And not only does she write it, but she illustrates it, but she does it in a very special way with scissors. It says, "Who is stirring in this Christmas house? Could it be a curious mouse?" Let's read on. It was a cold and wintry night, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, except a small mouse. Wet mittens were hung near the fireplace with care. Soon they'd be dry and ready to wear. Out in the yard, Mouse heard a clatter. He ran to the window. Oh, what was the matter? The garden was covered with new fallen snow. Then the moon came out and cast a soft glow on a jolly round snowman standing below. Turning around, next Mouse could see someone had dressed up the Christmas tree. Beside the fireplace sat a red sack, and up on the table there was a sweet snack. After a nibble, Mouse tucked in for sleep. And then somebody said, "Who ate my treat?" But all through the house, not a creature was stirring except a small mouse. Very clever book. Well, let's see here. Can you put your hand up and your fingers down to your elbow? Hickory dickory dock, a mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one and the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock. Just a quick one. Now this is a story that asks a question that I've often asked. How does Santa go down the chimney? This is written by Mac Barnett, illustrated by John Klassen, and it is published by Candlewick Press. They're going to get the prize for the most Christmas books we're sharing tonight. How does he do it? How does it work? Does he cinch up his belt? Or shrink down to the size of a mouse? Or stretch out like taffy and step in one leg at a time? Maybe Santa can turn into fire. But probably not. Does he go head first? Or feet first? Or neither? Does Santa ever get stuck partway down and need one of the reindeer to give him a kick? Does his suit get real sooty? Because chimneys have soot. And then does Santa do laundry before he goes to the next house? And if you don't have a chimney, what happens then? Maybe Santa knows about the key under the flower pot, even though nobody is ever supposed to mention the key under the flower pot. So how would he find out about that? Does he flatten himself and slide under your door? Or does he slip through the pipes and come out through the faucet? If you've got a mail slot, I bet Santa folds up like a letter and has a reindeer pop him through. And I bet the stamp on Santa is one of those Santa stamps too. Now dogs must love Santa very much or else they'd bark. He probably carries treats in his pocket and knows just where every dog likes to be scratched. He tells them they're good and whispers their names, which he knows without even looking at their collars. I bet he lets them give him kisses right on his beard, if they're the kind of dogs that like to give kisses, like this one. Can Santa see in the dark? Does he wear night vision goggles that make everything green? Oh, I bet he'd like that because Santa likes green. Or maybe head vision goggles because he might like red better. Should we leave out carrots, not cookies, on Christmas Eve since they're good for his eyesight? No, the twinkling lights on the tree will make enough light for Santa to see, tiptoeing past chairs without bumping his knee, to leave a present, or two, or three, and get kisses from the dog if it's a dog that likes to lick, and take a cookie, or two, or three, and then leave. Santa goes up the chimney the same way he comes down, and I have no idea how Santa does that. But I'm so glad he can. Well, I wonder if Santa likes bubble gum, because I know we all do. So can you reach in your pocket? And if you don't have a real pocket, just pretend and pull out a piece of pretend bubble gum, because we have to do this one. Unwrap it and pop the gum in your mouth. Chew it up until it's all soft and squishy, and then we'll have some fun. Ready, set, Okay, I think it's ready. Put your hand out. On the count of three, spit your gum in your hand. 1, 2, 3. And clip your hands on top of that invisible gum. And now your hands are stuck together with sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your nose. Should we leave it there? No. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your back. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your chin. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your arm. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your cheek. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your knee. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum. Stick it on mom or dad. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum. It's time to throw it in the trash. All right, well, I think it's time for a flannel board story. So Bernard, I'm going to have you move a little bit. And get these up here. And get my board. Well, there once was a young man who worked for a very rich landowner. Now he worked hard and well for many, many years, but he never got paid by the master. Let's move him down just a smidge. And he was just about to complain when the rich man said, "This Christmas, I shall reward you for your long years of service." So on the first day of Christmas, the young man got a hen. And he called his hen Tillery 10. On the second day of Christmas, he got a rooster. And he called that rooster, let's move him right out of the way. He called that rooster, my out of bed booster. On the third day of Christmas, well, he got a duck. And he called that duck Just My Luck. On the fourth day of Christmas, he got a goose. And he called that goose My Long-Necked and Loose. On the fifth day of Christmas, well, he got a goat. And he called that goat Shaggy Coat. On the sixth day of Christmas, he got a cow. And he called that cow Milk Me Now. On the seventh day of Christmas, he got a pig. And he called that pig, oh, so big. On the eighth day of Christmas, he got an ox. And he called that ox Horns on a Box. On the ninth day of Christmas, he got a horse. And he called that horse, well, Trot, of course. On the 10th day of Christmas, he got a cat. And he called that cat Furry and Fat. On the 11th day of Christmas, he got, oh my goodness, I don't even know where to put this, a house. Whoop! I guess that's where I'll put it. And he called that house Snug as a Mouse. On the 12th day of Christmas, well, he found a wife. And he called his wife Joy of My Life. Hen, rooster, duck, goose, goat and cow, pig, ox, horse, cat, house and spouse, they all wish you, let's put them all back up there. They all wish you Merry Christmas. So that was quite a payday for that young man. Should we finish up with a Sandra Boynton book like we always do? This is a Christmas one called Moo Ba La La La. And it's published by Simon & Schuster Books. Deck the halls with cows and holly, while the little sheep sing ba ba ba. 'Tis the season to be jolly, all the happy pigs go ha ha ha. Ducks and doggies decorating, quackity quackity bow wow wow. Everyone is celebrating, moo moo moo, say cow cow cow. Look outside, the snow is falling, chickens gently whisper, bok bok bok. Do you hear the night bells calling? Time to go to sleep, it's 8 o'clock. Close the day with something mild, tiny quack, tiny oink, ba ba ba. Maybe go a little wild. Fa la 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 la. Merry Christmas from Wood Library, from Mrs. Ferris, and of course, from Bernard. Hope you have a wonderful holiday, and we'll see you another time for some bedtime stories.